going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference taking on another unit from the Big 12, the Utah Utes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Utes will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Texas Tech's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Hauls it in. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the first down. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year. That has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment. With expectations for this squad to end up like they did, a lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated. They better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. The Red Raiders are on the move. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Hit as he throws. Makes a connection. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Got the first down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Back to throw, it's Morton. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Utah Utes offense will get the ball for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And here comes the punt team.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Caught over the middle. It's Eakin. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That's caught. It's Eakin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
That quarterback putting his face in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Lost to throw on 1st down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The inside handoff. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Red Raiders! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. 1st down from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They knocked him down after the takeaway, and a big play for this defense. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw with you.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Got him downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Dampier. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. 2nd play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the 3rd play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Get every inch you can, but don't take the big hit. Great job by the quarterback. The Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He leaves it with his back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grab near the marker. It's Douglas. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. To the air, it's Dampier. Now adjusting.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Power football with the run. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's in open space downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets him to the 48. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. He makes the catch. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll start the third quarter with the run. Finds a little space. Oh, not a space. It's a seam wide open. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Got his man on the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, the ground game. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics. Around midfield, 4-down territory. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Back to pass, it's Morton. He's got him.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. They will score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his man. It's Parker. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fix is going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Joyner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Red Raiders need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bray. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, Give on the inside. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Dampier. Here comes the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that, the lead nice and comfortable in their group. For a 4-0 start. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big Ten action today. A couple of teams who have had this game circled on the calendar for some time. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup. And the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of you.
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense picks it up. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Running to Green. Keeps it and gets the 1st down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Can't connect on his 1st throw.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Utes have this offense rolling. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Utes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big gain. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Utes will punt this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The offense set for a first down play. Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. The Red Raiders, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Using his legs, it's Brake. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
The #1 goal for this defense coming into this game was shut this running back down. And I got to be honest, there were a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had 0 impact in this game.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total dominance.